You never pick Chen. It's all
Newbee's
A,
turn
which is
to
a
pick.
matter to see. I checked that, but it was Chen. I was wondering when we were going to see the first pushing movement from the Chen, and it's going to be now. The Earth Spirits come down too.
Okay, there's going to be a stun. Oh, the pick away from the vents. The magic missile still comes out, and this should be our first blood. Even Universe coming in, wanting a little bit of piece of that Night Stalker. But here's Bristleback. Moo, he doesn't have enough mana for this engagement. Oh, he actually has 9 one charges. He can probably go in, but he has none of that nasal viscous goo. Doesn't matter. Arteezy getting very low there. He will go down. Who actually got first blood there? Chen got it.
With the creep, but the creep itself was enough to start the gang a bit slow. So I think it's actually just like intelligent DVD. Rick doesn't need a smoke for that particular gank.
Now, do you think expending this much energy just for, I mean, obviously early tower is always good actually. There is TPs come in, there's gonna be a roll in, Boulder's doing a lot of work on TP, going down before he can be sent home by the Chen, and now Fear, he's trying to hide, but there is lightning aplenty for you. Not looking like there's gonna be a clean TP out spot. She actually didn't pick one up, she didn't have quite gold to grab one. Gonna try and give the bounty over to the Dire, but looking like Lee gonna get it. Night Stalker actually gets that last hit, and that's pretty good.
It's the scary thing about being a Sven. Why Arteezy gets all those deaths, especially the early ones in both games, because you're trying to push the tower, and the Sven's only way of contributing is standing at the front and hitting. Just things to the tower, he's
1 second, Sumal in a lot of trouble. Also, they're trying to send him back, but he will go down. Too many stacks of quill sprays, and I believe Universe chose not.
Every game I've seen of theirs in the patch, they won early game. In fact, even the Shanghai Major qualifier, when they took the second quad, Arteezy, is he gonna die?
I don't know, there is a boulder being smacked through him. Oh, OD hits like a truck already. Welcome to OD. Astral Imprisonment, it does mean that they lose the Earth Spirit, and they decide not to engage on this.
Are good at keeping momentum and chasing them around the map. The second one is that EG draft doesn't really want to play from that position. EG's draft wants to be the one that starts doing well, and
I do worry about, as you said, the Chen maybe not getting as many objectives, but they are going in on mid. We're going to be seeing Fear using that swap out, and now they take out the Earth Spirit. Nice first swap of the game coming out.
Then it's myself when I really need this, and here it comes, and he might use it now because they haven't seen it.
Yeah, Bristleback's preparing to set up onto Fear, looking like he will be the sacrificial lamb again. And Sumal TPing away. They're going for the kill on the bottom lane. Can they catch out the Night Stalker? He's not an easy kill, but Sumal showing off that blink, gonna push him back into a lasso. Nature's Prophet coming down to help out, and boom, he burns down, although mid-tower, maybe gonna get attacked now.
That he likes to go for on the hero, but it's, I think, not a build that lots of other people like go on the hero. I think in the West you
stun coming out onto Moo. Now the Stormhammer as well. The spot back into his team. He's not facing the right way. He's taking a lot of damage, and there's the all heal. OD is helping him out for a little bit, but I don't know if his team has the right follow-up. Hal poking away at them. He doesn't have his ult yet, so he can't really help too much. They're trying to in onto Sumil. They do manage to get that, but the ult comes out from Dawn, and now a roll in. Are we going to be seeing the first magnetize of the game? He hasn't thrown it yet, but there it goes. Arteezy being zapped up, and they have turned this fight around. Moo also buys back to come back in. Lee needs to stop taking damage there, as does the Nature's Prophet and the Nature's Prophet's Treants and the Chen creeps will do very little. Although we have another grab onto the Earth Spirit in the mid lane, taking quite a bit of damage. Can he get the roll away? He can't even turn around. Still hope to get out. And Sean, this is a nice fighting point for both teams, you could argue, although back to Lasso, yeah, it's coming off of cooldown, and Bristleback has a nice advantage there. The Aegis is picked up. Sven gets a tower in the meantime in mid, which opens up the... Oh, and they actually head on down.
Not actually the gang.
Yeah, if Fear tanks the gank, obviously pretty good. You don't mind losing Fear, you'd rather lose PPD, but can they get Arteezy as well? Blocking up Fear still. Move, probably going to try to go in onto Arteezy, but he's a bit deep past the tier 2, and they decide to back on a bad item. It gives you great stats, and of course the active is really helpful for tower sieging, because it can also give you a bit of extra attack speed.
Oh, I think it's very good. We
have TPs out, and Chen sends home. It sounds like Chen is... Oh, he brought his creeps to him, so both of them died.
Yes, it's definitely a guide to on OD, it's just that
pushing that top tower when they can. Hal has another Astral up, and this should be the end of Fear.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So...
less than a minute.
I mean, the Ags, the Night Stalker, Blink now.
And a gem on the Night Stalker. Okay, as you said, Blink on OD, PPD quickly falling, mech or no. And now they're rolling over using that Zeus ult to know exactly where folks are. Sumail going to be silenced up here. He should be able to get off at least the 4-stop. Okay, they're coming in from the side as well. He has been stunned up and he can't 4-stop, knocked out.
I find it funny that Hall was just fucking the Chen creeps. Is like
showing off that Chinese Earth Spirits, as you said, a lot of the Western teams maybe not respecting them. Chinese team picks Earth Spirit, Chinese team wins the game. Maybe they're going to be able to find more. They do have the Astral Imprisonment on to Arteezy. He is going to pop out there. Thinking about going in here, but he does pop the God Strength and the stun doesn't quite go up. He is hitting like a truck. Look on. He's got options, but I'm just wondering whether, because they definitely have, okay, we're going to be seeing Sumail maybe in a lot of trouble again. The mech helps him out, brings him back up to half health, but it's about to be taken by OD. And now, as we talked about already, boulder kick misses. Wolf on, and now we're going to see Sumail getting ready for it. Moo is the only one showing they have to contest this now, or they just end up losing it. Looking like they're going to be fighting into an Aegis on Arteezy, and this is what seems to happen to Newbee, but can they pick up the support? There's so much impact. The Magnetize is going out. TP attempts coming out, but instead, the Universe get caught there right on the last second of his TP. Moo is caught between a rock and a hard place, but speaking of rocks, one does end up going through. Zeus goes down. Universe in his own sprout. TP is out. Isn't going to fall there, and now Arteezy, he's the one isolated. He does have Aegis, but it is something they could burn twice here. Fear has the swap at the ready, but Arteezy goes down. He can save his second life there, but not if they kill off Fear first. Fear poking around on the backside, still trying to maybe get into position, but no, looking like he's given up Arteezy, and someone's going to be donating into the OD cause.
Where's Arteezy in both games?
To me, the real question will be whether they can actually successfully siege high ground. We're going to be seeing a lasso onto Chuan. He has lots of TP support coming in, and Sumail, even with a DD, you can't seal this deal. And this is not some bait here. It just looks like an attempt that didn't end up working out. Oh no, they're going to actually maybe catch out Sumail here. He does have Blink up in 3 seconds, but constantly Bristleback disabling it. You cut down trees when you use that Firefly, and he falls.
That's actually so good.
On the top lane, can Sumail get far enough away? It is nighttime. Night Stalker sees everything you're doing here, Sumail. There's gonna also be an ult from the Zeus. Oh, they want something bigger. They want something tastier. It's Arteezy again. Astral Imprisonment with your name on it. As you said, Arteezy died a lot on Smack.
This one is because he was greedy. He beat without BKB. BKB, they have nothing to stun or some of the bigger pairs. But yeah, just introduce I'm stepped to Arteezy, and let's see Arteezy
is introducing his ult to Hal. Instead, looking though like that Fear will be taking a lot of damage, and they go focus on him. Where is Arteezy? Oh, he got sent home.
Yeah,
the mech I think right now is just helping you with like one extra hit from the OD, and you still die anyway. And now Aegis in the hands of Bristleback. This should be their high ground push. No longer reduces the cooldown, so they're actually going to go for the QT play up here. Oh, they've seen it all. They're going to kill off Arteezy. They'll leave Universe for later, not able to get the point up. Did they actually just drop the ult for that?
I actually think it's like EG kind of needs to try the like ladder to swap into like your enough kind of blitz.
They can try for the free kill here, but okay, Moo gets the cheese as well? What, we just okay. He's just right back up there. They're gonna have to kill him twice. There might be a push coming on bottom, but he has 3 more minutes on this Aegis. He is very in a good position to take the right now. PPD, he's in trouble. He's blown up already. Didn't have the ult anyway. There's gonna be a last two onto How, and suddenly the cleave damage coming out from Arteezy. It is a bunch, but Moo just standing and taking it. Has Aegis either way. He does manage to kill off the Earth Spirit. Looking like the tower hits are going to end up finishing off. 1 life on the Bristleback. A swap on Chuan, putting him in the middle of danger. Mew, though, is back up. Let's see what he can do with all of those quill sprays. He is spitting around on people. Stunned up Chuan, trying to use that to do some work on Arteezy. Moo actually getting quite low here. How coming in with the Astral, saving his life. They do have a buyback on the Night Stalker, and Moo, can he get out? Universe missing the Sprout. Arteezy with the Stormhammer, though. Hits turn around again. His team has to play too close, but Arteezy getting very low. A few more auto attacks will do it, but now stunned up here by the Venge, who does have a medallion as well. Still, Moo doing damage again. Zeus, oh gosh, finishes off the Venge as the poor Venge is just trying to get out. PPD is gonna fall. He doesn't have buyback. Gem on the deck. They didn't get the roll. I would say that we've seen this type of thing before, where one team fight, Arteezy, you know, he can be 2-7-4 and still manage to make it back. And Okay, PPD going down, but again, PPD. Oh, they do manage to kill off the Venge on the other side of the fight, though. If they get distracted by the real prize, destroying your opponent's Ancient, we've seen this before where EG just take a racks off of people. Okay, but though, if they manage to catch you out of position, they're trying to boulder in. The Zeus ult comes out and kills off the Venge. She was incredibly low there. We're going to be seeing Batrider taking a lot of damage as well. Sumail does have buyback, but none of these lanes are in position, really, for Ruby to push.
Yeah. Yeah. So they actually find them there. They only have one. Oh, you know what?
Oh, you know who else they find? PPD getting smacked around. He was just 3-shot by Hound. And now also up there, their Spear taking a lot of damage from Lei. Oh, they magnetize him up, but Arteezy working in onto Lei as well. But they've immediately ripped through the Venge. Arteezy has a BKB. It is going to come off of cooldown. Universe blown up there. Will he immediately buy back Arteezy now? It is time for them to fight. They have the damage here. They just need to play with their food a little bit. Stormhammer does come out, but guess who's here? It is the big bad Bristleback, and he 2 smacks away from bringing down Arteezy. There are 2 buybacks at the ready.
Well, they're gonna get the run. Get it as she is.
And is this working on a refresher here?
Yeah. It's just gotta be well, he damage extra range. The range is actually very nice because when they call reverse, either lens he would have been able to
Radiant's
use them.
courier has been killed.
Oh, okay. They've killed the Radiance Courier as well. Oh
Newbee
gosh.
are like,
Look at the Night Stalker. He is just watching them. He does have a Void coming out. There's the Crippling Fear. 1-2. Auto attack from Hal. Gonna bring her down.
0-13 for Fear. Didn't last game because Chon just hunting him all the time. He actually knows where he is. I don't know if is he gonna catch him yet?
He could. He stops the TP, but that's all Universe wants, to start his own TP. But now they're right on top of Universe. But they can't see him. They need another zap. They need some more smacks from Hal. They managed to get it.
An end.
That'll be
well
enough
done,
to free up some space. I think they're potentially giving this up for free. They've got the pull in onto Moo. He does have Aegis, but if Yuri's spawned a terrible spot, and now Arteezy with that cleave damage, he has brought 3 of them down to half health. Moo in a bad spot. Arteezy still has that God Strength, has used his BKB though, and now can they turn on and kite him? Moo took a lot of damage, also has the stun coming out, but he isn't able to get out from under the tower, and nobody's working on the racks here. Suddenly Newbee realizing they need to get something done. The BKB has been expended by Hal. He throws on the Shivas, but he's standing so close to Arteezy. He turns him into a little bit of a piggy, that'll do. And now Arteezy with the buyback. They've gotten both sets of racks in mid as well. And is everybody in that world ahead in 40,000 experience? If there's a comeback from EG here, I believe it gets up on that top board. Newbee going forward. PPD gonna be that sacrificial lamb. And Mood is ripping right on through him.
Kinda need, but defending their base, they need to pull some deep with the bat. And they probably also need buybacks of someone.
Oh, Universe gonna be taking a lot of damage in this bottom lane, and as you said, he doesn't have buyback now. Into a bad spot, kind of through the pull of Newbee.
He was saying, I want to push and I can't do anything.
Oh gosh, Hal jumps in, is working on Sumail, a nice swap, but I think they'll be able to force into them. They kill off Fear immediately, devouring. Arteezy is in the middle of them all as well, and now he's in a lot of trouble. He gets some really good crits. Oh gosh, it's not enough. And it's looking like that'll be GG. OD actually buys back to get all involved in pushing these racks. They can go for tier 4 tier if they so choose, and PPD holds it. GG! It's gonna be 1-1 apiece!
Yeah, Newbee end their first day with 3 draws. They'll probably be kicking themselves if they got a draw against Team Spirit. Because if they've got a win there, they're looking very, very good in the group so far. EG will have a win, a draw, and a loss, so they'll be on the same points as Newbee going into their last match, with OG and VG Gaming sitting at the top of the group at the moment. But as you said earlier, like things could, all 4 of those teams are like sets of 2 playing each other tomorrow, so it could still change.
Yeah. So games tomorrow really gonna matter here. Just to recap.